All right, y'all, I'm already dancing. All right, y'all, welcome to Toni's Kitchen. This is Eat and Travel with Toni, and I am Toni. Again, welcome to my kitchen. Today, we're going to be making some mini gooey butter cakes. Of course, your girl from St. Louis, of course. Born and raised in St. Louis, and this is something that, of course, came from St. Louis. This is my first time ever making it here in Tucson, so they're going to have some gooey butter cake tomorrow. I put it that way. So like I said, definitely welcome to the video. Make sure that you, of course, subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to receive all the videos uploaded from this point here on out. All right, y'all, let me go ahead and get it. All right, y'all, like I said, subscribe. So let me go ahead and get into this. So, like I said, we're making gooey butter cakes, mini gooey butter cakes. And I'm going to make them in these small tins, just to let y'all know. I have a pop-up event tomorrow. I'll be doing at the local beer house here. So I'm not sure how many this mix is going to make. I'm only making one mix of this. So I have no idea how much it's going to make, because usually I'm used to making it in like a little small pan. But first time doing this, and that's okay. So like I said, definitely in these small pans, so I'll see afterwards how much this makes, or how much this mix makes. So let me set these lids over here somewhere, y'all. Okay. Set the lids over there. So like I said, they're going to be made in these. So I'm going to go ahead and spray probably about 2 or 3 of them, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know, y'all, how many it's going to make. Because like I said, I'm used to making a pan. Like a square pan. But I'm going to go ahead and just grease a few of these anyway. I would say, actually, I'll do about 5. Because I don't know how many of them. I'll just grease about 5 of them. Let me set this up and find out what it's... Oh, I set it back in the box. Okay. So, I'm going to spray these, y'all. Going to spray these bad boys with some cooking spray. I got to do it over the sink. And no, I did not wash the dishes yet, so that's all right. Whatever. This is my house, so they'll be washed after I'm done with all this. They ain't going to be right now. I can tell you that. So, I'm going to have a hell of a lot more dishes after I'm done with this. So, I hope y'all been doing well, y'all. Definitely hope y'all been doing well. Let me know in the comments how y'all doing. And if y'all ever made gooey butter cake before, or even tasted it. Because some people probably ain't never had it. They probably really haven't had it here either, I'm sure. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. So, like I said, I got the recipe. Let's go ahead and get into this. And this is actually made from a box of cake mix, just to let you know. I got to make 2 different batters. The first one is just the cake part that goes on the bottom. Then we have a topping that has cream cheese in it. So, like I said, I made this years ago. I made it here in Tucson, but we're going to make it today. Or tonight. What time are you looking at this? All right. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and pull this on down, this camera on down. So y'all can go ahead. So we can go ahead and get on into this. Like I said, I got my handy dandy bowl. This is just one of my little cooking bowl, mixing bowls, Lord. Salad bowls, or any kind of storage container, whatever kind of bowl you want to use. My other bowls were actually in the dishwasher clean. I got to get, like I said, everything out and then put these other dishes in there. So I'm using my little, the bowls that I use for salads or just to store stuff in, and put it that way. So using that. And it calls for a box of cake mix. Like I said, this is traditional gooey butter cake, box of cake mix. 2 eggs. I got vanilla up here already, and a stick of melted butter. I already got my melted butter already. Whoops. Melted butter. And I already had melted this before I came on video, y'all. So it's already melted, y'all. Already melted. I'm just trying to get all this butter up out of here. That's all. All right, all right, all right. So I'm gonna have to keep the bowls. I got some more melting to do. Oh, my teaspoon. Teaspoons over here. Teaspoons over here. And it's 1 teaspoon. Like I said, the ingredients will be in the description of the video so that you all can make your own as well. Like I said, it's definitely not a hard recipe. It just has 2 different recipes to make for the one particular dessert. That's all. Otherwise, it's not hard to make at all. And then I got 2, my egg. 2 eggs. It's about to fall on the floor, actually. Lord have mercy. All right. Ah, I dropped the shell. Let me get this big old piece of shell. Luckily, it's big, y'all. Not no small, tiny piece. Lord have mercy. The first time I did that in a while. Lord Jesus. Nobody's perfect, y'all. That does happen. Y'all know. Sure y'all know. Y'all make stuff at home, too. Sure y'all know that. I'm sure y'all know. Let me wash my hands. Get this stuff up out of my nails and my hands. All right. Now I gotta dry my hands. Give me 1 second, y'all. Trying to get my hands clean. I don't like having eggs on my hand like that at all. All right, so let me go ahead and just start this on up. And like I said, this is your cake base to the gooey butter cake. This is all you need for it, y'all. And like I said, I'm gonna have to divide this up with these 5 containers. I may need more, then I'll just use more if I need more. So, and if I do, that's fine. I will just go ahead and get another. I got a whole box of them, so. And I used the vanilla cake mix. I think that's, oh no, I'm sorry, it's white. And it's, who is it? Pillsbury. That's the one they had at Walmart. So I use that, y'all. You can use an off-brand name with Duncan Hines, whatever kind you want to use. I've used off-brand. I've used all different types back at home, so it doesn't matter. Uh-oh. So there's the base. So let me go ahead and get another spoon dishwasher. We got stuff in the dishwasher. The other spoon, so I can kind of scoop this on up out of there. So let me go ahead and start putting these, like I said, start making these, y'all. Because I know I got to start scooping the batter. And like I said, I'm sure I'm going to have to get more. Oh, here's my plates. I need something to set my stuff on. There we go. So I'm sure I'm going to have to get more. So like I said, I'm just going to fill this. Now, I'm not going to fill it all the way up at all. But I'm just putting this on the bottom. So like I said, when you're making these, of course, this cake base is your bottom. Trying to get this out the spoon. And it says it's a gooey butter cake. And like I said, let me know if y'all have ever heard of this cake before. I think they sell them at like Walmart and stuff now, I think. But like I said, let me know if you've ever heard of them or even had one. Of course, I've tasted my own. I've had one, so. Uh-oh. Trying to spread this out just a little bit. Y'all, I'm covering up my hand. Sorry, y'all. Trying to get this down there a little bit because it's kind of. Let me get this on down there. I'm not trying to put a whole lot. Uh-oh. I'll just do this because it's kind of hard to do like that. Kind of hard to do like that. So, like I said, I'm just trying to spread this on out. As you see, it's kind of hard to spread out, but this is the best I'm going to do for this one. It's going to look just like that, y'all. Let me get my, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. Because it's the light in there, I mean. Kind of hard for y'all to see what the heck is going on. I should have did this before, y'all. That's all right. Hopefully y'all can see a little bit better. Yeah, y'all can see better because I'm like this. My lighting was off. I should have been plugged up this thing. Have to turn on my little ring light, y'all. All right. Okay, so let me see if I can spread this on out too. As much as I can. Like I said, it's kind of, it's gooey. It's a gooey butter cake, so it's supposed to be gooey. So, all right. Uh-oh. I'm just going to put some in the pans, y'all. That's all. And then I'll spread them in a few. So, okay. Spread them in a few. And yes, I'm going to need another one of these, another 1 or 2 of these things, probably 2. I'm going to need some more of these. Probably just 2. It's probably all that's it, actually. Okay, like I said, I'm just trying to spread this on out because I got to make the other mix to go on top. So, and I got to turn on my little, my actual mixer for that, my hand mixer for that, actually. Because I got to, like I said, it's made with cream cheese, so I got to mix that with cream cheese. I'm not going to be able to do that with this, so I'm going to have to actually use my hand mixer, y'all. For those who don't want to use a hand mixer for this part, I guess for the next part, feel free. You don't have to. I am, like I said. So I'm not finna put all my strength into trying to get this cream cheese blended up. It's kind of hard to do that when you're just doing it with your hand, with the spoon or fork with your hands. But that I ain't finna do, y'all. That I ain't finna do. All right now. That I am not finna do. So, like I said, I got to get some more of these, y'all. So I'm just going to move these on back here anyway. Move these on back here. So I got to get at least 2, 3 more. So let me get some more. I guess I'll take 3. 3 more. Where's my cooking spray? Cooking spray. Because I got to get these these bad boys sprayed. So now I know this about makes 8. So now I know. 1, 2, 3, y'all. So that should be it for that. Because like I said, it should make 3. I'm pretty sure. Just looking at this batter, this mixing here, it should make 3. And if not, we're going to make it stretch. I put it that way. The girl knows how, so I'll make it stretch. We'll make it work, y'all. Don't worry. We'll make it work. We'll make it work, child. All right, now. And like I said, we're making gooey butter cakes. So like I said, definitely welcome to this video. I'm in the process. Like I said, the bottom, this is the cake part that goes on the bottom of it. Because like I said, there are 2 different batters for this actual cake, y'all, for this dessert. And it is made with this bottom, like y'all just saw, the 1 stick of butter. The other one is made with a stick of melted butter too, just to keep that in mind. It is made, it's buttery. I put it that way, but it's so dang on good, y'all. So dang on good. Woo, y'all, so good. Y'all ain't never had it, like I said, y'all gonna love this recipe. And it's very easy to make. Most people already got butter and eggs at home already. Some folks may have powdered sugar, because you'll need powdered sugar and some cream cheese too. Some folks may already have that at home. If you don't, then you'll have to go buy that. But like I said, definitely the ingredients is only a few ingredients. They'll be in the description for you too. Like I said, so you can go and make your own, and you can follow along with this video. Save it and come back and follow along, y'all. And get your gooey butter cake on. Drop down and get your gooey butter cake on. What? Okay, now I'm dancing. I can't. All right, let me stop playing around and get this. All right, y'all. I'm losing my mind today. But I hope y'all enjoy it. I hope I'm brightening somebody's spirits too. That's just my personality. I like to be silly. I've always been silly. So that's just me. Oh, goodness. All right. Oh, goodness, puttness. It's the best I can do for that one. And it's going to spread out, I'm sure, once it cooks too, child. Don't worry. All right, now. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just be happy. All right. Alrighty, smitey. Now I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to move these two. So I got to get this hand mixer up here. I got to move some of this stuff back here, y'all. I really do. So I'm just going to have to move some of this stuff out the way. So I can get my hand mixer up here now. So I got to get that up here too. So all this got to go down on there. All right. I guess I'll just keep on the spoons. All right. So let me go ahead and get set up for the next part of the recipe, y'all. Like I said, I definitely got to make, use the hand mixer because it takes cream cheese. So ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it, y'all. No way around it. All right. So I got 8 little minis. Where's my, over here. Over here. Okay. All right. Oh, let me put these. What am I, y'all? I'm about to kill myself with this thing. Lord have mercy. What is really going on? I'll go ahead and put this in there first. Like I should be doing. Like I should be doing anyway. So they're plugging it in. Uh-oh. And usually I'm using my big stand mixer, but like I said, for this, I'm not using that today. This only takes this little mixer. Don't take none else. But you can use your stand mixer if you like. That's up to you. I'm not going to use mine, but you can definitely use yours. And I'm going to melt another stick of butter, y'all. I'm going to get it into the microwave. I'm at the microwave now, so bear with me, y'all. Uh-oh. All right, over at the microwave. I'm trying to get the butter in there. So let me go ahead and brush the cream cheese. Creamy cheese. Where's my... Alright, where's my thing? Must get the doggone dishwasher too. Lord, I'm gonna stuff it in the dishwasher. Alright, like I said, I gotta unpack this thing, y'all. It will be getting unpacked, don't worry. As soon as I'm done with this, be clean by morning. Butter's done, but I'm putting the cream cheese in here. As soon as I get the packet open. And this is just the regular generic cream cheese you can buy. Philadelphia's, whichever one you want to buy. I bought the regular generic one. They all taste the same to me. I don't notice any difference, especially when it's in a baked good. It all tastes the same. So, but you can buy what you may like, or whichever one you may think of. But get whatever you want. I put it that way. I done messed up. Got cream cheese on top of this thing. Okay. There we go. All right. Just trying to scoop this on down. This on down, child. Just trying to get the cream cheese off the little metal thing on the cream cheese packet. That's all. All right. Alrighty. Alrighty. Uh-oh, y'all. All right. There we go. So, butter. Whoops. 2 eggs, and I gotta get 4 cups of powdered sugar, y'all. Like I said, the ingredients will be in the description so that you can know what I'm using. But I gotta get 4 cups of powdered sugar as well, y'all. I'm gonna do that right now before I put the butter and stuff in. And I might have to scantily do this. I'm hoping I can get it even enough. Hoping that I can. Hoping that I can, y'all. I don't know. We'll see. Hoping I can get it even enough. Come on. Come on up here. Oh, guess I should have did that. Alright, that was crazy. Oh, shoot. Okay. So I got 1 cup of powdered sugar. Like I said, we need 4 of these bad boys. So that's 1. That is 2. That is a 3. Just like I'm making icing, y'all. That's what reminds me of making some homemade buttercream. Or cream cheese icing. I guess since it has cream cheese in it, I put it that way. And butter, so. Alright, and that is 4. So let me go ahead and pour that on in there. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to put this powdered sugar up. That is 4. I'm going to use St. Louis terminology. That's 4. That's 4, y'all. That's 4. Alright. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this butter on over here, too. Pouring the butter on over here, too. And then I got to get the eggs, y'all. Then I got to get the EGGS. Actually, let me go ahead and just mix this up just a little bit. Just a little bit. You know, I got the cream cheese up in here too. All right, just a little bit. So let me go ahead and get the eggs on up in here. 1. 1. 2. 2. Okay, I'm just I'm kidding y'all. All right. Goodness gracious. All right. So I need a teaspoon of vanilla too. Let me get my hands washed off with this butter, y'all. I got grease all over my sink with that spray. Lord, that happens. It happens. It happens. Can't worry about that right now. But I know we all know it happens. I can't worry about that right now though. All right, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. All right, and now let's mix this bad boy on up. As soon as I finish getting this over, okay. Let me finish mixing this on up. All right. Finish mixing this on up. All right, y'all. So trying to get this all mixed up. Trying to get it smooth. It may not come out immaculately smooth, but it's going to come out enough for me. Of course, it's going to be liquidy to put on top of the actual cakes. I put it that way. Because it ain't going to be immaculately smooth like I said. But that's all right. It'll be smooth enough. Trying to break this powdered sugar up. But that should be enough right there. That should be enough. All right. We bring back over this little plate. So I'm going to need to scrape this just a little bit. Not right now. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Uh-oh. All right. Oop. Spoon, please don't fall down there. Please don't fall. Let me unplug that and take these out. Oh, shoot. Stick that on over there for right now. All right. So I'll stick that on there. So, yeah, now we're back to the actual gooey butter cakes. The actual cakes, so I can put the topping up on here. And I'm going to actually have to put these in a, I need to do that right now. Or get the thing out right now. I'm thinking this is my bigger pan. It should be. Maybe it's not my bigger pan. Is it? Where's the big one? There's the big one. Alright, y'all. Lord Jesus. I gotta set these on top of one of my baking sheets. Because otherwise, I'm gonna have a hard time trying to get these things out the oven like this. I put it that way. So these have to go on top of a baking sheet. Just remember when you have yours, it has to go on a baking sheet too. Unless you want to do these one by one and potentially put your hands all into the actual gooey butter cakes. I would advise you don't and just get a baking sheet like I just did and put it on there. So let me go ahead and get these topped off, y'all. Like I said, I just got the batter. I'm just going to start putting it on top of the gooey butter. I guess like the cake below. The one we just made, the cake batter. I'm just going to start pouring, y'all. Ain't no rhyme or reason. Just start pouring, okay? Just know that it's okay to pour any kind of way you want to pour. So just make sure that you cover up the cake on the bottom. That's the only thing I would say. Just make sure that it's covered up. But I know I'm probably going to fill these a lot because there's a lot of this powdered sugar cream cheese mixture. And that is okay. Just keep in mind that is okay, y'all. That is okay. They're going to cook all right. Don't worry about that. They don't fluff. They don't rise at all. It's full of butter. So that all they're going to do is sink when you take them out. And they're going to stay just to almost the way it is once you put it in. Because like I said, these don't rise at all. They just bake. I put it that way. They just bake. And all I'm doing, like I said, is just putting the mixture on top. And yes, some is going to touch the bottom, and that is okay too. I'm pretty sure we're not going to die because it touched the bottom of the pan, where maybe some little parts exposed. I'm sure we'll be okay. Don't worry, y'all. Don't worry, okay? Do not worry. It's all going to bake the same, y'all. Like I said, I'm sure I'm going to have some more. I got to make sure I get all this on top of her. So we're going to have some. Of course, everybody don't have even numbers, but even spoons on top. But like I said, I'm definitely going to have to go back over this again because I have a lot of more of the mix left. The actual gooey butter topping mix left. So like I said, that's all to this recipe. Like I said, I'm going to have to bake this. Usually when I'm baking the regular one in the pan with everything together is usually about 30, 45 minutes. But I'm going to have to see how long these are going to bake on, y'all, because I don't know. I've never made the minis before. So like I said, I'm going to have to bake the minis and let y'all know how many minutes it'll be to bake them on because I don't know it yet. So I'll definitely time it, y'all. And we do have more mixture. Like I said, I'm about to go back and put a spoon of this on top of each one of them until I run out. That's how that's going to work, y'all. That is how that's going to work. I'm trying to get it as even as I can. If I have to take from another one because I put too much on one, and I will just do that. So I'm trying to get it as even as I can, y'all. And this smells so heavenly. Smells so good, y'all. Smells so good. Smells so good. I done dropped the stuff on the thing. Lord. Have to clean it off. Have to clean it up off there. Okay, I got a little bit left. I'm just gonna have to put this on other ones that look like it ain't got a lot. So we'll see. And I gotta clean that off though. Gotta clean that off. Y'all let me know how y'all doing in the comments too. I want to know how y'all doing. And like I said, if y'all have had this before, let me know. I definitely would love to know. Definitely would love to know. Of course, I've had it before. I'm from St. Louis, so this is where this came from, to my knowledge, and that's what we're told, that it came from St. Louis. St. Louis's famous gooey butter cake, so I'm going to stick with that until I know otherwise. So, like I said, that's what we're told. So, and that's what I've grown to know as a kid. I guess as a kid, being younger. So, not when I was a kid, but I started hearing about gooey butter cakes, I guess, like in my 20s, maybe. I don't know. Y'all, I have no idea. Probably was in my 20s. I really don't know when it was. I don't know. Couldn't tell you, but I know I learned about it in St. Louis and living there. And they said this is a St. Louis staple and this is where it came from, originated from. So I'm sticking with that. Like I said, I don't know nothing else different. So I'm just trying to evenly put the rest of this in there. That's all. I still got more down here. That's all I'm doing. Just trying to get it all on there. Like I said, that makes a lot more than the bottom. Or this has made a lot more than the bottom, rather. All right. That is it. Let me clean this bad boy over here off, so I won't have all this residue and stuff on top of this, on this thing. I don't want to have it baking on the thing like that. There we go. Make sure it's clean, y'all. All right. So we're going to go ahead and throw these on in the oven. Like I said, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how long these will actually bake for, because this is my first time making minis. But like I said, these bad boys are finna go into the oven, y'all. All right. All right, oven. My oven's been heating on 350 since I started. So it's been heating, y'all. All right, and I gotta get my timer on too. So, like I said, I'll be back. I'm not sure how many minutes they'll be, but I will definitely be back. And I'll let y'all know how long these cook for and when they get done. So, I'll be back shortly, y'all. Peace. And make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to receive all the videos uploaded from this point here on out. Doing my dances, y'all. So, make sure y'all subscribe. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. I am back. The gooey butter cakes are out the oven. I forgot to let me look. So, it was about 27 minutes that they actually baked in the oven, just to let y'all know. So, like I said, they're out the oven. I put them back in there for a few more minutes, so because I wanted them to be more browner on top instead of just like light looking, that kind of thing. Even though I got to sprinkle with powdered sugar once they cool down. But like I said, they're out, y'all. Let me show y'all these bad boys. They're out the oven. Like I said, they're going to sit up here for a while to cool. Probably for the next several hours, I can tell you that, because I can't put them into the fridge until they get cooled all the way down. And I have to top them with some powdered sugar as well, probably in the morning. So, but like I said, these have to cool. I have lids for these, but I don't know if the lids are going to fit on there, because they did come over just a little bit on the sides. If y'all can see it, but I may be able to just squish it back in there with some gloves on, or with a spoon, and just try to, maybe I can try it now in the field. We'll see. And try to get them back like in the middle so I can get that top on. But like I said, this is how they look. They look damn good, y'all. They look damn good. Like I said, I cannot wait to, of course, to have these tomorrow. I cannot wait for them to try these, y'all. I really can't wait. So like I said, definitely, like I said, I'll come back when I get ready to powder these with powdered sugar. I'll come back and show y'all that too. That's not going to take long. I got this little thing that I could just push and pull like a trigger thing that just dumps the powdered sugar. So, but like I said, we'll be back, y'all, once these get all the way cooled down so that they can go into this fridge. And then, of course, like I said, when I put the powdered sugar on, I'll bring y'all back for the finishing process. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like I said, make sure that you subscribe. I'll see y'all in a few. Peace out.